happens is that the majority of persons who come here to give blood, students that is, alright, they are found to lack iron, as you heard Dr. saying. Alright, and see, we have been collecting names so far, they have been turned back. And over the years, past 3 years, we have been monitoring, and it's more and more students who are getting turned back. Okay, so as you heard, we are partnering with the University Health Center and the Guild to educate the school population about iron in their diet. Okay, so this shows you that there are some negative effects of iron in your diet. So as you see here, you will not focus for study. You will not do so well. Your grades may fall. Alright? And you may wonder why. Well, it's because you can't keep alert as you should. Your mind wanders. Right? Even in the activities such as sports and athletics, your energy levels are very low. So you do not perform. Athletes who are able to do so well in high school, all of a sudden at university find that they are falling behind in their athletic performance. So everything deteriorates, and it's all because the diet does not have adequate iron intake. So we have foods in our diet that are good sources of iron. Some are from animals, some are from plants, and we try to mix and match. Okay? Now the animal sources, the predominant ones, liver. Beef liver is a traditional item for our breakfast in Jamaican breakfast, very rich in iron and also vitamin A. Okay? Your red meat, your canned fish, canned bony fish like your sardines and mackerel, not your white fish, your canned bony fish with oil. Okay? That's very rich in iron. And your meat and fish sources once they are curried, because the curry powder is high in iron, but it is not easily absorbed. However, if you cook it with a source of animal protein such as your goat or your fish, so you get curry goat or curry fish, then you are able to absorb the iron from curry powder. Okay, likewise there are some plant sources that have iron. Right? The richest ones are the green vegetables like calorie and pak choy and so on. Then you have your dried peas and beans, especially like your red peas or your gungo peas. Those are good for iron. Your baked beans, those are good for iron. And your enriched cereal grains. Now when we say cereal grains, this includes things like flour and bread and cornmeal. Those are cereal grains. So if the packet says enriched, then you can expect to have some iron. Likewise, even the commercially packaged cereals usually have iron added to them. So if you want to eat, if you have the money and you buy these commercially packaged cereals, you will get some iron from them as well. Okay? Now for those who are pure vegetarians and they do not get the animal protein to absorb the iron, then they need a source of vitamin C to absorb the iron from plant sources. Right, so here we have, what is the good news? The good news, of course, is that lots of Jamaican foods, right? The traditional foods, that is. That's why you heard from the video. Our students do not have the traditional breakfast anymore. Whether they are rushing out in the morning and don't have the time to prepare it, but we are here to promote that because there are ways and means of making sure that you get these nourishing meals. The important thing is that you eat your meals on a regular basis throughout the day. Don't go all day without eating and then you only eat at the night and you are expecting to get your iron. It doesn't work like that. Iron exists in very small quantities in food. So you have to eat them on a regular basis. And it's the accumulative effect that will allow you to get enough iron. So you eat throughout the day and mix and match your foods to complement each other. So for example, green banana does not have iron. It is just a myth that it has iron. Thus you mix and match it so that you have it with sources of iron like your liver or your mackerel, right, or your curried goat, so that is where you get iron from, not from the green banana. So that's a good combination. Your bami has iron, and you couple it with, say, canned fish, and that will give you iron. On the porridge side, porridge is a popular meal in Jamaica. You have make sure your oatmeal is enriched. The flour that you make your fritters with, make sure it is enriched. The bread, it should be enriched. And when you eat egg, make sure you're eating the egg yolk, not just the white. Okay? If you're worried about the portion, you can come and do portion control here. Okay? Because it's portion control that will help you to get just the right amount of food. Okay, again, traditionally, your corned beef, make sure you have it with your cabbage as a traditional breakfast. That way you get your vegetable in up front. Okay? Callaloo and saltfish. The callaloo is rich in iron. The saltfish will help you to absorb the iron. Again, a good combination. The flour for your dumplings, enriched flour to make whether boiled or fried. Then you have your sardines. You eat with enriched bread. Okay, and you don't need butter on the bread because your plantain is going to be fried. Now the whole idea of the plantain is that a lot of teenagers, young people, don't like the sardines. They think it tastes fresh or whatever. You cook it up nicely with some seasoning and you have it with some plantain. That kind of enhances the taste so that you will be able to eat it. I see what I mean, the young people laughing and smiling. Your baked beans. Your baked beans, and you may have it with sausage. Right? If you are not pure vegetarian. Otherwise, you have it with enriched bread, okay, and that will make a good meal. Now, having gotten good sources of iron in the morning, what you do is that by lunchtime, you will add some more iron. Rice and peas is a popular lunch or dinner. Make sure it has enough peas, not just rice, because the peas is where the iron is. Have some greens like pak choy. And most certainly just a little bit of red meat, as you can see the small amount. Right? Again, portion control. The beetroot, although it is red in color, does not have iron. But the only reason is because that again is another myth like the green banana. Right? Those are not good sources of iron. But certainly the peas and the rice and peas and the small amount of red meat, you will get your iron. Now, how do you utilize the curry powder? Here we have the curry goat, or you can curry fish, right? If you curry beans or curry pumpkin, make sure you have it with a source of animal protein so that you will absorb the iron from the curry powder. Alternatively, you have a source of vitamin C with your meal. Okay, so things like orange, your pawpaw, your mango when it is in season, those are rich in vitamin C. Guava, West Indian cherry, very good sources of vitamin C. That will assist you. If you are taking iron tablets, you need to take your iron tablets with juice that has vitamin C and not just plain water. So you need to be able to absorb the iron. Okay, now again, some people think that all they need to do is go to the doctor and get iron tablets. Is that an easy solution? No, that's not good enough. Some people are taking iron tablets for years and are still anemic. You need that. You need a proper diet. You need a proper program. So what you need to do, the right diet for you, you have to be assessed. So we are nutritionists at the health center. You can come into the health center. We will assess you. We will speak to you about cultural eating habits, right? Whichever country in the region or in the world you come from, we are familiar with different cultural eating patterns. We look at your daily schedule. So if you think you have no time to cook or no time to eat, we help you to plan, a little time management. Maybe the challenge. You can make your own fast food. Fast food only means that something that can be prepared quickly and eaten quickly. That's what a fast food is. Alright? So we can help you to make your own fast food that are nourishing and that are quick to prepare. We look at your financial situation. Don't just spend all your money on one meal and then you have no money for the other meals. We help you to budget. Alright? So just as how you have to budget your $100, we budget your calories in 100 calories. So we call that unit portions. Again, you may come and view the unit portion. So just as how you keep track of your spending of money, you can keep track of the spending of your calories so that it is spread throughout the day. We look at different situations. Sometimes you may want to have a patty or a burger. We help you to plan your whole day. We call it the whole day approach of diet planning. So, make your appointment at the health center. You can call, make an appointment at the front desk. Or if you get turned back today because you have low blood count or worse, you are anemic, we take your number and telephone number and we schedule the appointment for you. No, it's not free. But we have different pricing scales. Okay, we have different pricing scales. Certain things may be free, certain things have a small fee. But bigger things have a bigger fee. Right. But it is never as big as private practice. Right? Your fee that you pay at the health center is half the amount you would pay to go to a private practice nutrition. But you have to be either a student, a member of staff, or some connection to the university. Right? So thank you today for listening. Now you can go and give blood. Hopefully. Raise your hand.